You don't gamble your life with this hot temper. And when you're in a marriage, it is abusive. I told you, between January and March, we had buried 64 women. Can you see how many people have counted in just this April? In the space of 1 week, 4 people had just this July. Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly stop there. We have a guest here.
Yes, we have a guest. Let me allow you to do the honors.
Yes, her name is okay.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Let me do an interrogation.
Right.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good to see you. Thank you for honoring. This is not easy, what you are about to say.
Yeah.
It is not easy, but coming and seeing that we're live on Instagram, you're willing to share your story briefly, regardless. I really must commend you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
So, what is your name?
My name is Priscilla Chijoke.
Your name is Priscilla. So, Mrs. Priscilla, what happened?
It all started in 2003. I lost my dad in 2002. So we have this family friend who was an evangelist then. So he came to my mom 2003. He told her, I want to help train your daughter till university level. So he knew my parents. My mom was so happy. Then we were staying in Kavanchan in Kaduna State. So we traveled back with him to Lagos, myself, my mom, and him. So my mom stayed just a week and she went back to Kavanchan. So the next day, he raped me.
Wow. Immediately she left.
Yeah, he forced himself on me when I tried resisting.
How old were you then?
I was 14. I got the beating of my life. So this continued for 8 good years. And he threatened he would kill me if I tell anyone. So he gave me pills to take. And he said, I don't want to spoil my good name. I'm a man of God. As at 2004/5, he had his own church. He was the general overseer of the church, the Pentecostal church. I do go for the meeting, so most of the Jews, they knew me.
That is Pentecostal Fellowship
of Nigeria, yes, PFN meeting. So I was scared of him. Just hearing his voice, I will be shaking with fear because I know what he was capable of. So this is what I had to endure. I was scared. This man is really going to kill me if I mention it to anybody. So I kept mute. I was enduring this for 8 good years.
That's 14 to 20.
To 11. 2011.
Wow.
So it's 22.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so sorry that you went through that.
Thank you.
Wow. That is so much.
Do we need to give you a minute?
So, in 2011, he told my mom he wants to marry me. Mentioned marriage. So, my mom, not knowing what I was enduring all these years, said no problem. But unknowingly to her, he didn't go through it, training me in university. He just lied to her that she did school or she did university. And all this, I could not tell my mom. Because someone
so he didn't even train you?
Just from SS1 to SS3. That was where he trained. So we traveled to my hometown. He didn't even come. He sent his older brother and 2 people from his side. They did introduction. So when they give them the list before they paying the bride price, he said the money is too much. I said it was just 120,000. So why would he even pay? I've been training her in school. That was his excuse. And this man said, no, you have to go through the normal traditional rites before you pay bride price. So his brother related to him. He said, just do the introduction, Jerry. Leave it when I have money. So that was May 2011. I came back to Lagos. Then 23rd of July 2011, he did white wedding. And funny enough, nobody knew he did not pay my bride price because he still threatened me not to say a word. This is a man I'm scared of. Like, if I see him, I'll be shaking my
Wait,
hands.
wait, wait. In whose church did he was the general
He was
overseer of the church?
general of the overseer of the church.
And then, so in his church,
Yes.
he did your wedding in his church.
Yeah, one of the pastors who went to their school, theology school, we invited him. He was the one that anchored the wedding in his church.
Okay.
So after the wedding, I had a miscarriage before my first son. So after my first son,
Why,
it was-
miss? What happened?
I said he has been beating me right from 14 years.
So even in pregnancy.
So even
he
in
was-
pregnancy, that was what led to the
Yes, even in pregnancy, he comes home drunk. I was the punching bag. I could not talk to anybody about it. I have this diary that I had to write down.
Wow.
I would just write down, I would cry, I would blink my eyes, I come out, I'll smile. It's like everything is fine, everything is not fine. So after one miscarriage, I had my first son in 2012. Then I had 10 miscarriages.
Oh my God. 10 miscarriages after
Yeah.
your first son, which was
After
your
my
second
first son.
pregnancy.
Yeah, before my second pregnancy, due to the beatings, the abuse, verbally,
10 miscarriages.
physically, mentally. This man was draining me. And I was still smiling, suffering and smiling because of fear. I couldn't talk to no one, not even my mom, not even my siblings.
You can take a moment if you need one, please.
So now that is a total of 11 miscarriages with 2 children.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I had my second son. Then I also had 6 miscarriages before my daughter. I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl.
When you were miscarrying, was your mom aware of this? Was she asking questions?
They were aware of some, they weren't. Like she was aware of like 2 or 3. I had to hide the others from her. I just used the excuse of I want to space my kids. That was the excuse I used. The other time I had miscarriage, I just said, what happened? I said, no, maybe the baby didn't want to stay. I said, I'm scared of this man, so I could not talk. I just told my family, I want to space my
Where did
kids.
you run? Did you consider running away?
I couldn't.
Had nowhere to go, nothing.
I had nowhere to go. No one to talk to.
At 14, from 14.
And I mean, this is a whole new state, not where you live, so truly you didn't know anybody.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You even need. That is a total of how many miscarriages?
Adding up is 17.
With 3 children, you had 17 miscarriages.
Yes.
That is 20 pregnancies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So
The frustration was much. I got depressed. Like I said, I was piling it up in my mind. No one to talk to. I was holding the anger, everything. Like, who does this man think I am? He just took advantage of me. And he comes to preach, and people are like, hallelujah, hallelujah. No one knew what I was going through. So January this year, due to the beatings, the frustration, like he mentioned something about a hot-tempered person that on no occasion he will just pick
Find
offense.
something to.
I was tired. The abuse was much, physically, verbally. No name that this man doesn't call me. You are this, you are that. It was really draining on me mentally. Okay. So I said, due to the frustration and the abuse, the beatings, depression, January this year, I attempted suicide. I drank. This week we called hypo. On second thoughts, I was like, this man is not worth it. I have kids. I have to be alive for them. I have to be strong for them. So I didn't go with the suicide. So we traveled 6th of April this year, because he said he wanted to pay my bride price. I didn't know it was a plan or plot just to deceive me to the village. When I was while in the village this April, I got a call from a landlady that he boggled my shop, packed everything in the shop,
This was your shop in Lagos.
my shop in Lagos. I saw babies, provisions, and toiletries. Packed every single thing, both the fridge. The shop was empty. So he abducted our 3 kids 24th of May. As if that was not enough, I forgot to mention, after paying my bride price on 21st of April, he locked me up at the police station 2 days after.
Why? For what? What did he tell them you did? And
He
he locked you
just
up too?
made a false allegation that I was chasing them with knife. I slept on the bare floor for 2 good days, no food, no water, nothing. So, 24th of May, he abducted our kids. 24th of May, he abducted our kids, and I reported him to the station 26th, human right 27, but his family were even telling me, calm down. I said, I don't know the whereabouts of my kids, why will I calm down? Not knowing they were part of the plot.
Wow.
So on 7th of June, he filed for divorce. I'm no longer married. He filed for divorce from a customary court. So
Hold on. He paid your bride price when?
on 21st of April this year.
So first of all, you were not legally married.
No.
You know that because you did not go to court. All you did was a celebration in his church.
Yes.
There is no wedding certificate, so you were not legally married, and you were representing him where in the PFN, not knowing that he had not paid your bride price.
Yes.
So he now paid your bride price when?
21st of April this year.
And then he arrested you when?
2 days after.
After paying your bride price, he locked you up.
Yes.
So he brought you to the village just to lock you up.
Just to, let me say, he stylishly deceived me. All the plot was just to take my kids away from me because he has been threatening me. When I'll take this case, it will shock you. And I, just like what he said, and he's saying, I'm going to kill you and all. I'm going to marry another wife. And I beg, it's just empty threats. Not knowing this is something he has planned for years.
And his family. Oh my God.
The family were aware too. The brothers and the mother, the sister.
So I don't understand why marry if you are signing up to make somebody's life a billionaire. It doesn't make sense. Because he's never had good intentions from you from day one. It's as though he was waiting for an opportunity, and immediately your father passed. Oh, the opportunity arose rather, and this is a lot. My
So
goodness.
what now happened after?
So, after abducting my kids and I reported, later I knew their whereabouts, that they're back in Lagos and they're in school. So, what am I doing in the village? They chased me out from the house on the 11th of June.
Your own family house.
Their family house.
Okay, he took you to his family house.
Yes.
Oh,
In
wow.
the village.
Yes. So
Okay.
I was
Must be
stranded.
your own.
What village is that?
That's Ndiagwa Ugu.
Where is that?
What state?
That's Enugu State.
Okay.
Eziokwe village. So I was stranded, no money, nothing. I thank God for my life today. I was able to come back to Lagos thanks to my family. They just were able to gather transfer, like, what are you doing there? Come over to Lagos. So I'm glad I'm here to encourage some.
That's a lot. That is so much. That's a lot that you
Divorce.
had to endure, honestly speaking. I can't even.
You mentioned about a divorce letter or something.
Yes. From
When
the customary court. He sent the papers through his elder brother on 7th of June.
okay, hold on. Wait. He paid your bride price when?
21st of April.
21st of April this year. Sorry.
Yeah,
He paid your bride price on the 21st of April
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
And he sent a divorce notification, a divorce petition to you from a customary court
Yes.
When?
On 7th of June.
7th of June. 20 April, May,
June.
June. Your marriage lasted less than 50 days.
Yes, yes.
So why did he pay your bride price?
Just to get custody of the case, of course.
Ah. This is about 50 days. 21st of April to 7th of June. Okay. So what are you doing now? How did you get across to me? Who gave you my number?
I have this friend adjacent my shop. So she heard of all that was going on because he was even the one blabbing and talking all sorts of things. So she called me on phone. Are you okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. She said, no, you can't be okay. So she said, I have this lawyer. He helps people like you. He has been doing this for years without collecting a dime. I'm going to send his numbers to you. Call him, he will help you. That's how I got your number, sir.
And I was angry when you called me.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I think I blocked you, Seth. Yeah, the story was
Hearing the
ridiculous,
story,
so I had
right?
to eventually, it was just so I had to go and investigate. So we raised the petition at the state CID in Panting, and then found out that what she was saying was actually true. In fact, when she said 17 miscarriages, I had to get a doctor to say, is it possible? And my
Yeah.
doctor said she had 15. So I just shut up. He would beat you. How are you even alive? Okay, let me leave that because we have to. So now, what do you do?
Right now, nothing.
Your shop, Uncle.
He has boggled the shop. There's nothing there.
Okay, where do you stay?
I'm squatting with someone. He restricted me access to the house, to my kids.
So where are your kids?
They're waiting.
Are they okay? I mean, someone like this doesn't
An
sound like you'll
abuser
be a
is
good
someone
father.
who has
I
been
mean,
defiling children's. Is that the person that will now raise a daughter and 2 sons? Okay, you know what? So your shop, he took everything away. You don't have a place you are staying. You don't have